A sharp, electric tingle sparks between your eyebrows as ancestral whispers flood your consciousness. Time stretches like crystalline frost, each heartbeat echoing through centuries. The ancient astronomers knew this would happen. Your arrival was written in the stars eons ago. Tonight, as the winter star rises, you'll unlock the power to save her if you can decode the celestial puzzle in time. Frost traces delicate patterns across the observatory's glass dome. As you step inside, the ancient brass door closing softly behind you. Each breath draws you deeper into this sacred space, where time moves like molasses, where stars hold the key to awakening dormant knowledge within. The air here holds a different quality, still, expectant, as if the universe itself pauses to witness what's about to unfold. Towering telescopes reach toward the winter sky like silent guardians, their brass fittings gleaming in the candlelight. Your quest began 3 days ago, when you received the cryptic message about your sister's disappearance. The note mentioned only this observatory and tonight's rare celestial alignment, a convergence that happens once every 300 years. Now, standing among centuries-old star charts and astronomical instruments, wound with fresh evergreen garlands, you know this is no coincidence. Your sister always said she felt drawn to the stars, and now her life depends on your ability to decode their ancient messages. Your footsteps echo on the wooden floor as you approach the central observation chair. Around you, star charts whisper their secrets from behind glass frames, their intricate patterns holding clues that could lead you to her. The worn leather chair embraces you like an old friend as you settle in, and immediately the weight of worry begins to release. Like snow melting from winter branches, your breath naturally deepens, matching the slow pulse of starlight overhead. The first star chart lies before you, its intricate lines traced in fading ink. As you study its patterns, you become aware of tension held in your body. Tension that's been building since your sister's disappearance. Starting with your toes, you consciously release each muscle group, letting the strain flow out like stardust returning to the cosmos. Ankles soften, calves unwind, knees release their guard. As the tension dissolves upward through your body, the first celestial riddle begins to reveal itself. This chart speaks of aligning inner and outer stars, points of light that mirror each other across the boundary of self. You sink deeper into the chair, feeling gravity's gentle pull like a planet in perfect orbit. Each point where your body meets the chair becomes a star in your personal constellation, anchoring you more fully in this moment. A memory surfaces, your sister teaching you about constellation patterns when you were children, her eyes bright with wonder. The Winter Garden Observatory comes alive with subtle energy, as frost crystals on the windows form sacred geometry, each pattern a clue to the next stage of your quest. Steam rises from the heated brass instruments, dancing like cosmic dust in the candlelight. The star charts pulse with their own inner luminescence, and you realize they're not just maps of the sky, they're blueprints for awakening something within you. Thoughts arise as you work through the astronomical puzzle, some about your sister, others drifting in from the outside world. You begin to categorize them like celestial objects. Pressing concerns become planets. Passing worries are shooting stars. Deep insights emerge like distant nebulae. Each is acknowledged, then allowed to pass like meteors across the night sky of your consciousness. This clarity helps you see the patterns more clearly. The observatory's symphony of sound supports your focus. The subtle crackling of the hearth fire, wind singing through the dome's metal framework, a night owl's distant call. Each sound occupies its own space in the three-dimensional map of your awareness, helping you triangulate your position on this inward journey. Somewhere in this audio tapestry, you hear your sister's laughter echoing from childhood memories. Colors emerge from the deepening twilight, the indigo of space between stars, silver threads of starlight, warm gold of candle flame, deep green of pine boughs, rich brown of aged wood, delicate white of frost patterns. Each hue holds a key to unlocking the next level of the celestial puzzle. The second star chart reveals itself fully now, showing a pattern that matches the Christmas lights you and your sister used to string in your shared bedroom. Your breath naturally finds a new rhythm as you decipher this chart. Right side illuminates as left side rests, alternating like binary stars in their eternal dance. Each cycle brings you closer to understanding the winter star's message and closer to finding your sister. You realize that the very act of breathing is part of the puzzle. Each inhale drawing in celestial wisdom, each exhale releasing blocks to understanding. Your awareness begins to spiral like galaxy arms, rotating through your body in expanding circles. Each revolution draws you deeper toward your center point, where the next clue awaits. The word, trust, rises naturally with each inhale. Release flows out with every exhale, becoming stars themselves in your mind's sky. These were your sister's favorite words during meditation. Another piece of the puzzle clicks into place. Ancient winter solstice blessings emerge from the star charts, revealing themselves one by one. Your heart opens like the observatory dome, allowing compassion to flow outward like the aurora borealis. Acceptance radiates through your being. Gratitude for this moment of winter solitude expanding into the space around you. You understand now why your sister was drawn here. This place is a nexus of cosmic energy. The next phase of the puzzle engages all your senses. Seeing the distant starlight, hearing cosmic whispers, feeling the embrace of gravity, smelling winter's crystal air, tasting snowflakes of silence. Each sensation brings you closer to your goal. Hidden symbols in the star charts begin to glow with an inner light, forming a message that only your awakened consciousness can decode. Thoughts continue to streak across your mind's sky like meteors. Memories of your sister, worries about her safety, brilliant insights about the puzzle. When resistance arises, you meet it with the same curiosity you'd give a newly discovered constellation. You allow it to be there, investigate its nature, and nurture yourself with a vast perspective of the cosmos. This was your sister's greatest teaching. Acceptance transforms understanding. Your growing sense of peace radiates outward like pulsar beams, touching first your own heart, then extending to your sister, expanding in concentric circles through space and time. The observatory becomes a sanctuary of the present moment, each breath measuring the eternal now. The star charts reveal that this peace isn't just a feeling. It's a force that can bridge dimensions. As you near the final chart, you count your breaths by the constellations overhead. Each inhale traces a pattern of stars. Each exhale connects points of light until the numbers fade into pure observation. The last pieces of the puzzle fall into place, revealing the true nature of the winter star. Not just a celestial beacon, but a gateway between worlds. Your sister isn't lost. She's waiting on the other side of this cosmic doorway. Your consciousness becomes as clear as the winter night sky, vast and peaceful as the space between stars. The ancient charts have led you not just to your sister's location, but to a profound understanding of your own inner power. Here in the frost-covered garden observatory, surrounded by the tools of celestial navigation, you've found both the way to save her and the gift of awakened awareness. The truest magic of this winter solstice night. The final star chart begins to shine with an otherworldly light as the winter star reaches its zenith. You know exactly what to do now. The path to your sister lies through the doorway of your awakened heart. As you align your breath with the cosmic pulse of the universe, the boundary between worlds begins to fade. She's waiting for you there. In the space between starlight and shadow,